Hello. Happy Friday, everyone. Good afternoon. How we doing? I'm sure there'll be some Australians in here, so welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. It's nearly the weekend. Let's remember where we got up to with this. I think I was trying to make dynamite. Do you remember? You're always here. Lol. The Beavering Racing Circuit. That could be a good race circuit. Right. I have changed my monitors slightly. So you'll probably notice it because I'll be looking in a different place now. Which is why I'm telling you. Because normally I would have my chat right above the camera though. So I'd look up to see my chat. And what I've done now is I've put another monitor down here to my right. So I need to look there to read the chat now. But what you'll see is me constantly looking up here and realizing the chat's down there. So you're going to see a lot of this going on. Why have I done this, you might ask? Because looking up here is starting to give me neck ache. And I've decided to put a little monitor down there. But it's on the desk at the moment because I normally mount my monitors on the wall. But it's on the desk at the moment because I didn't have a monitor arm long enough. So I've ordered a new monitor arm which comes from Amazon today. So maybe after the stream, maybe I'll get a chance to fit it on the wall. And then I can actually have the monitor, because I'm going to put it portrait like I used to have it years ago. Put it next to these two monitors. So I got all the monitors. But yeah, for now, it's kind of in the wrong place because it's a little bit too low down on my desk. Mr. D-Storm with 3 years, tier 3, a new nut. And you may notice, D-Storm, you got a little golden sparkle on your nut. D-Storm, because you're tier 3. Tier 2 gets one as well. Disonator, thank you for 2 years, mate. Happy anniversary. You get a new nut as well. Well, I could put it on a box, Leanne, but I'm going to put a monitor arm on there tonight, so it's kind of not worth it. It's only like 2 inches too low. It's not a deal breaker. Mr. Brylife, 65 months. Pep with 25. Good morning. And Davor with 58. Anonymous Moose with 21. Sorry, 52. I do beg your pardon. 21 months in a row. Yeah, you did, D-Storm. Unfortunately, I've currently got COVID, says Anonymous Moose. So I haven't spent some time off work, but it doesn't mean I get to spend time watching the stream. There you go. Every cloud has a silver lining. Hope you managed all with the... Oh, God, that heat this week. Dear me. Dear me, that heat wave. The dogs did not enjoy that heat wave. No, sir. They were just... the nighttime was the worst. D. Camel, thank you for 37 months. Dr. Introvertius with 34 months of clicking
Good
this
day,
weird
Paul and
button.
chat. I hope you all have had a good week. Going to play with my Steam Terrain tomorrow, Skull Hype. Oh, and in before ups. Hashtag shift for Sean.
Thank you very much, Chris. I don't think Sean's around today. But thank you, mate. Yeah, I bet he did Kung Fu. It was not fun. The DC with 55 months, tier 3. You've got a sparkly nut as well now, DC. Keep up the great work. Best community on Twitch. Hashtag shift for Sean. We're not going to let him forget this, are we? Right, I need to make dynamite, I think. We're not doing that. Actually, looking at the food and water situation, we have a lot of food, but water is not where I want it to be. And I'm looking at a lot of empty water tanks, so I'm thinking I immediately better start building some more water pumps, I think. It would be kind of nice when we get dynamite, maybe to blast this out and have a big area of water we can just keep pumping from. The end goal is obviously to use this as a giant dam. That will be fantastic. But I think for now what we'll do is we'll delete... That's not the delete tool, that's the delete tool. We'll delete some of this and get some more pumps going on. No, I don't want to do that. What did I just click on? Oh, water dump discharges water. Don't want that yet. Water pump is what we need. Can't squeeze it in there. We'll have to go there. Mechanical water pump. More efficient than a regular. Maximum depth of 4. That's interesting. It needs 50 steel and some like resin wood as well. That's a nice end game. 700 horsepower demand on that. One of these chucks out 200, I want to say. Power. Yeah. Blimey, it'd take 2 large windmills to power one of those pumps. But it does mean that you don't have to have people doing it. However, you would only pump water when it's windy, which is a interesting side effect. Right, there we go. Let's get them built. We'll get some water going. You work the night shift and trying to sleep in the heat was at night is impossible. Rolling awesome. Honestly, those 2 days of the heat wave were brutal. I'm glad we're past it. Macklin, thank you for 10 months. Glyn with 85, Twitch Sam with 25, and Modern Messiah with 38. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, I'm having to look far too much to the right. When the monitor goes portrait, it'll be there. It'll be a lot easier to read. But I'll have to suck it up for today. Right. Dynamite. How do we make dynamite? I think it's I want to say labor building, but it's not. It's metal? No, power. Printing press. A paper mill that makes paper. How do we make dynamite again? What is the building that makes dynamite? Science, leisure? No, can't be. There it is. That's how you use it, but that doesn't tell you how you make it. How do you make it? Underground warehouse. I need to have a look at that at some point. 1,000 science, though. Yeah, because obviously beavers are well known for creating nuclear power. Is it underwater? A grist mill. A bakery. A beehive. The one next to it. Oh, yeah. There it is. They cunningly put it under landscaping. Okay. So 3 paper into 1 dynamite. But, I remember, we need 30 iron beams, which is metal beams, which is what we was making originally over here. Now it's coming back to me. We was trying to make the beams. Don't know what building it was to make it, though. But we should have metal drop-off points. Yes, we were shipping it out of here, I think. Yeah, routes. No, click on that. District 1. Imports books. Imports explosives. Gears. I need to start using this stuff and organizing these warehouses properly. Maxwell, thank you for 77 months. I don't see anybody that's converting the metal, scrap metal. We have 78 scrap metal, so I think that's the first job, isn't it? To convert the scrap metal. So let's have a look under here. A smelter. What is that symbol? Is that wheat or something? I don't recognize that symbol. It says 0.2 log plus 2, I think, wheat or something equals 1 iron beam after 4 hours. Let's have a look under plant crops. Wheat? That's a wheat. That's a cattail. I don't know what that is. No, that's 2 scrap, isn't it? That's scrap. Yeah, I think that's a symbol for scrap metal. So scrap metal plus logs. Okay, so we can just build smelters. That's all we need. Did we build a smelter? I don't want to be repeating myself here. Paper mill. Though. Yes, we did build smelters. There we go. Crikey. Like 5 days later, my brain's completely emptied. Scrap metal, 5 in storage. Scrap metal, 34 in storage. They've got the metal. They've got people working at them. And then the output should go into here. So why are they not making it yet? 2. They are making it. They are indeed making it. We have 18 job vacancies, but we have 2 unemployed people. How's that one? Unless, I think they needed here. Nothing to do. Well, there is literally nothing to do. Close that down, my man. Close it down. May as well just increase the amount of scrap metal we bring in. Or the haulers. Maybe we add some haulers here. That might help. Labour. Hauling post. Let's build a hauling post. Trucker Paul, thank you for 13 months. I have code again. How are you? I'm alright, thank you, Trucker Paul. Mr. Wheelman, thank you for 5 months. Hope you don't suffer too much. I had COVID back in, was it February or March? I've not had it since, luckily. Yeah, it's not something I want to experience again, but I've heard the new one's a bit stronger. Right, have we got anybody working here? No, we don't. No, we do not. And I don't think that's enough water for the next drought, if I'm honest. We can probably back off on the farming a little bit. Because we have a lot of food stored. Aquatic farmhouse. Let's just shut one down for now. Reassign those people over here, maybe. Third time for you, dear God. So quite clearly, you can't really get immunity, can you? To COVID at all, which means we're living with it. A bit like colds and flus. It's never going to go away, is it? Alright, so where's it? There's the iron beams, 12. We need 30 to make the factory. I don't know when the next drought is due, though. I've got a feeling if you build an observatory, it says gain more knowledge about the world they live in. I've got a feeling that is a translation for getting a forecast, maybe. I do wonder. What is that? It's like pine sap. Is that pine sap, that symbol? Employs tappers who gather sap and syrup from trees. Gathers maple syrup and pine resin. Nah, people won't wear masks. No way. Wood workshop. Oh, yeah, look, there's like a resin. And you put that on the plank and you end up with like an infused with resin. So I'm guessing the tapper shack is what is needed to make the resin. Maybe we should try and make one of them. But I think we need more beavers. I've just made a few more here. We have 10 free beds. I'm conscious about taking too many people on because I'm not really happy with the water situation. I kind of want to see them fill up. I don't know how long this is going to last either. If we can make some explosives, then what would be the best course of action? Should we try and route some water into here? That would be a nice anti... Actually, if you put water into here, which would involve probably detonating a line along there, because you can't really go diagonal, it won't work. So you have to go in a straight line, I guess. So maybe like there, we could just detonate that. That would then fill this up. That would be a lot of water to get through a drought. You could just keep pumping. We could just have a footpath going over the top to here and just get loads of pumps there. Might have to do it as another district. But that might be the best way of guaranteeing that we have water. Until we can sort of start tapping into that. And as for the next metal, there is some metal here, so we could have a district there just dedicated to getting that. But we need more... 20 vacancies. We need more beavers, really. There's 17 kids that need to grow up very quickly. Oh my god, there's so many of them. How much iron have we got? 17. More scrap metal, 90 scrap metal. That's going to last quite a while. I think we should be alright for that. So we've got 4 people working on distribution. 4 people hauling stuff around. Actually, I'm not convinced that was useful now because they kind of just need to work there, don't they? Assist with the districts in carrying goods, greatly increasing their productivity. Actually, maybe it is worth it. Maybe it is worth it. I'm not sure that's going to keep everybody going over here. That is filling up slowly. I kind of think like it is wise to distribute water stores everywhere, but I don't think we've got enough people moving stuff around. We have a hauling post for 10 people, and it's probably not enough in a district this big, but we don't have enough. We've got 23 kids. 23 kids. Actually, that food looks like it's going down a bit. Probably because I turned that farm off. We'll just speed it up and let them breed for a bit. Is that the one that's out of bounds? I can't remember. One of these here was out of bounds from distribution, do you remember? But I can't remember which one it was. Let's get rid of that. Unconnected building. Yep, we know about that. Right, looks like the water supply is slowly picking up. 73 months home. Traveling for a week of holiday. Enjoy, dude. Enjoy. PS4 Gamer, thank you for 8 to 9 months. It's that holiday season. I think we could do another farmhouse up here. Don't think they'll really keep it on top of this. Seven beds free. I don't want to expand any more than that. We've got a decent water and food supply. That's got scrap metal. That's not moving quickly enough at all, is it? In fact, that should be down to 0, really, because we don't want to keep it here. Whoa, they've all just suddenly come out hungry. What the... Maybe they ran out of berries. I think maybe we did run out of berries. Because we were trying to move the berries to them initially. I think we did run out of berries. I need to change the this thing. So District 3 berries, Avenue route, drop-off point. Here. We're about to start selling them grilled spadadoc. Otherwise, they're all going to starve and die. Fire Tiger, thank you for 41 months. What else can we send them? We've got grilled spadadoc and grilled potatoes, haven't we? We've got loads of grilled spadadoc. Let's just send them that. That'll be fine. They don't need berries. Dedicated storage per item is a way to go in Timberborn. This way you can prevent one overproduced resource clogging everything else. I'm kind of coming to that realization that I need to specialize warehouses a bit better. See, right now I'm just hoping that somebody's moving spadadoc over. I've told the game what to do, but if they don't do it, they're all going to die. I think it would be nice to have a footpath through. Actually, they've got a footpath through there. Ah, a step through there would be nice. Little shortcut from that trading post to this one. All the way over here. There you go. They're losing the hunger symbols, so there must be stuff turning up. There you go. Cool. So yeah, we got rid of all the berries. Nice. Building lacks power. Oh, of course. Of course, of course, of course. Okay. Leave that for building. So let's run some wind turbines down here and then route into some buildings here, I think. And that's a route power through here and split it. Didn't think of that. Hmm. 20 planks. What's our planks like? Got loads. Do that for now. Solve the problem. I think we must be getting ready for a drought soon. It kind of feels like it's been quite a few days, and I don't know how long the next drought's going to last. I've got a feeling probably about 8 days. It's going to be a struggle. Would have been nice to get this explosives factory running. Interesting that they build the turbine before they actually build the power shaft. Oh, there we go. 100%, there we go. We have 2,400 horsepower. Look at that go up and down. That was on 2,400, and then the wind calms down. It drops to like 900. It's so variable. We need battery storage. That's what we need. I was having a look at the experimental branch of this game, and the where's the factory that makes gears? Is it one of these? Yeah, that there. So that takes 6 hours. They're changing that to 3 hours. Oh look, totally called it. Totally called it. Okay, I think we've got enough food. I'm not sure about the water. We'll have to try and back up the water as best as we can. We need to keep this as full as possible. Maybe like half a day before the drought kicks in, just shut that off completely. And then we'll have to turn this off as well. They're adding gravity batteries as part of update 2. Ooh, nice. Is that the one that's not experimental? Because I did read, though, that when they drop that experimental, you need to start a new save game. Because they're changing the way that beavers react to lack of food and drink. So at the moment, like if you run out of food or water, they kind of run around with a symbol over their head, but it doesn't affect their ability to carry things or how quickly they walk. Whereas in the new update, the longer they're like hungry or thirsty, they start to slow down. They start to carry less. So it affects their performance. And then when food and water is available, they don't just instantly go back to full speed. They actually sort of gradually ramp back up again. And what they're saying is don't bring in a save game, because if you do, that new change will just run a shock through your system, through your food supply, because they've rebalanced a lot of stuff. So they kind of recommend in new games. Injuries as well, such as broken teeth, which will need regarding treating in medical centres. Yeah, they're adding a lot of difficulty to it by the sound of it. Synesthesia, thank you for 26 months. Thanks for great content. You are welcome. Thank you. Commodore Bob, 30 months. Game drove me insane with the water physics. Be interesting to see how you handle them. We've not done too badly. I mean, admittedly, I have managed to flood the place more than once, but you know, it's not as bad as Skyline's water physics, you know? If anybody remembers what that was like. Right, almost 2,000 water. We have, what, 137 adults times... How much water was it for today? 2.5? So 137 adults, probably doing about 600 every 2 days. Probably got enough for 6 days. It's going to be close. It is going to be close. We should probably build some more water tanks, though. Dave, thank you, 94 months, tier 2. Purple button says hit me with a rhythm stick. So I just hit the purple button instead. Thank you, Dave. 2 days left for Drought. So we should, in theory, have a store of explosive now, I'm thinking. Hang on, where are we at? 2. 2 explosives. Oh, man. Can we put that to good use before the Drought comes in? What if we just detonate these 2 tiles here? Let's do that. See how this works. I hope this doesn't damage anything. There you go. Let's see if we can blow this up before the Drought comes. Get more water storage. There we go. I've no idea how this works. Come on, put the explosive down. Jeez, how long does it take to put explosives on the ground? Come on, boys. It's been like nearly half a day. Hang on. Right, make you high priority then. Let's try that. Away he goes. Stand well back, Beaver. Don't go back to a lit fuse and all that. Detonate. Must be on the ground. Destroys a block of terrain underneath and triggers adjacent dynamite. Chain reaction. Love it. Fantastic. You can always have fun with dynamite. Don't stop there, boys. Keep going. We need to fill this water tank. Let's put that on max priority again. Oh, they're not going to finish it. Wait, why does it got a little flag? Can't get all required materials. I swore it said they had 2. Could you drain it out of water and make it deeper? We could detonate the tiles here and make it deeper, yes. Which would obviously be the next stage. I don't know how deep they pump though. I don't know how. I think it's 1 tile. I don't know. What does anybody know what they pump down to? Does it say here? Oh, maximum depth 2. There you go. So in theory, that's a tile, and then 1 more. So yeah, you could at least make that 1 lot deeper. Does the dynamite work underwater though? That's the question. Or would I have to drain the water before I detonated? It does work underwater. It's amazing dynamite. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Let's finish it off. Come on, we're less than a day away. Get on with it. Can't get all required. All right, might have to just go with this. There we go. Love it. Now, what I'm thinking is, if we shut that off now, right, and then we can basically back up the level of this water. So that'll backflow, won't it? You should see that number go up soon. Because it can't escape. There it goes. So that then backflows up here. And this rises here. And that must go up there. But I haven't got a sensor in there. And then I can shut this off and keep it pretty much full. So it's at 0.95, 0.96. So it's on the verge of flooding. There it goes. So it's now almost completely full. And then we shut that off. And then we open that up again. Okay, may have slightly mistimed that. Go, go, go. Drain the water. It's water in the crops. Yeah, I may have done that a little bit too much. Rip. Well, the level's coming down again. It's fine. You're closing it, not opening it. Yeah, this one, I closed completely. But this one, oh yeah. Yeah, yes, I was. I was. Yes, I did, didn't I? I see what I did. Right, what are we on? 0.6, so it's back to normal. So when we're on about 0.2, I'll shut it off. And hopefully we'll get a good run. Actually. Because we need to flood this one as well. Okay, let's try out there. And then if we stop it coming in there, so that's completely full. That's shut off. No, wait. These are not linked. Height 0. There you go. So that's not flowing to there anymore, which is going to stop it from completely filling up. Right, so that's on 0.74. We'll synchronize these for a second. Let's try and quickly fill that up. I'm trying to maximize our water storage. It's probably going to go horribly wrong. That's open, so that's filling up. Okay, shut that off. Shut that off. Just a little bit of flooding, it's fine. They're all in bed anyway, it doesn't matter. It's shut, yeah. Okay, that's a bit too much flooding. But not to worry. There we go. 7 days of drought started. And we're starting on 0.8 level of water here, which is a lot. That's quite a lot of backed up water, though. Which is quite good. And this one starts off on 0.98, which is, I think that's pretty good. So we can carry on pumping for a while. We'll see how it goes. Let's keep our eye on this one because we might have to stop pumping here. In fact, I'll do it anyway. We'll turn them off for now. Now we can make a canal to the right valley with dynamite. What do you mean? What I was thinking of doing was using this. So I'm kind of thinking that we can do something here. Trouble is, that's just out of range. Can't plant these. Chestnut tree. I think we need a district to manage this. Because once there's water here, all this will be fertile land. As if he's building that. Wow, they've pumped that completely. Look at that. That's shocking. Right, well, you can go do something else. What's this on? 0.84. 0.89. Okay, we've got a good water store. I mean, we could let some water into there if we need to carry on pumping. Or we could just turn them on. We've got 4 dynamite. We'll need about 12 probably for this. Keeping the reserve low while it's dry. We could do. I mean, just looking at how long that lasted, though, I'm kind of wondering if it's worth it. Even if it was twice as big, it would have lasted maybe a day instead of half a day. So I'm kind of thinking this is probably the best play. That's probably a waste of dynamite. I think that can just go. What we'll do is once we bring this online as the main source of water, we'll just get rid of that and just plant stuff there. Don't know if they'll go and do that or not. Yes, he will. Lives in lodge, works at builder's hut. Okay. This distance boundary doesn't like it's not affected by the builder's hut, is it? Like this red line here is, I assume, driven by that. They may not plant explosives here. We might have to create a separate district to convince them. I don't know. We can try it. Yeah, I think it pretty much said. Oh no, waiting for materials. They might do it. It looks like they are doing it. That's interesting. So they will do things. They will... I don't think they'll build outside the boundary, but they'll certainly go and do stuff outside the boundary. Wait, where did you come from? I'm thinking, like, what we can do is, if we build a platform out to here, then we put the pumps on the platform. And that way they can pump from the deepest part. They won't reach all the way. If you click on District Center, you can see how futile short the range builders are. Ooh, they're close, aren't they? They're very close. Is that to do with the footpath, though, or is that... like, will that extend it in any way? You can also move the town centre if it doesn't cut off the other parts of your town. It may... well, it would do. It would do, because this stuff here is on the outline district, so it would get cut off. I mean, it could become part of that one, but... because that one, in theory, could run it. Retro Neutron, thank you for 16 months. That's most of the way, though. Yeah, we just need to build the district, and that can take care of it. 10 tiles from footpath and build range, but all within X, Y, Z. What does that mean? Yeah, that's fine. We can just put a district transition here. And then put a new district area here, and it can literally just be... actually, I mean, it could do a few things. Another district up here could actually look after the water, get that metal, and do some farming with the fertile land that's now around here. So it makes sense having another district here anyway. Right, how's the water situation? Down to 1200. What are we on here? 0.62, so that's good. Up here is 0.76. So we could let a bit of this out. We're down to 1,000 water. I might have to turn the pumps on shortly. What if we open that up? Let's have 4 pumps on and just see how we get on. Exosphere, thank you for 98 months, sir. You are 2 months away from a VIP badge. Facecam will look better on the bottom right corner. What, because I'm looking that way? What's this one? We got loads left in there. Wait, what? Oh, is that down to less than a half? That's why. Yeah, look at that. Look at the speed they pumped that out with that. Actually, if I leave that on a half, then that will spill into there. Anything, it will never draw this down to less than a half, and we can just pump the rest. And every time that drains, we just drop a bit more water through. That works quite well. And the UI elements. I don't know if I obscure anything down here. It might well do, actually. Let's have a look. What, you mean like sit me there or something? I could also bring the chat down. Don't know if that's a good idea. Otherwise, I have to keep collapsing that, you see. What do you think? Is that better? Worse? If you want, you can play SquirrelPlus and the ribbon deep in it. We can, yeah. Brian Cree, thank you for 54 months. And Devil Dude, happy 5-year anniversary, dude. Enjoy the new nut. Thank you very much for your support over 5 years. Okay, how do we do a new district again? It's in a random place. Labour, I think. Distribution post, drop-off point, hauling post. No, it's district gate. I suppose we could put that up now. So we basically say anything beyond here is a new district. What do we call that one? District 1. Let's call it something else.
Celebratory bunting.
Will you be playing Stray?
What on earth is Stray? Flip. Thank you for 1,000 bits, by the way. I don't know what Stray is. Can somebody enlighten me? Oh, Cat Simulator. Somebody mentioned this. One of the mods was mentioning this cat game. Let me have a look on the store. Is it the current meme game then, is it? 24 quid? You what? Overwhelmingly positive from 25,000 reviews. Wow. This game appeals. Yeah, okay. Masterpiece of a game. Highly overrated and boring as hell. From a guy with 0.5 hours. He played it for 30 minutes and basically said that the other 25,000 people are just wrong. Because in 30 minutes, I've decided this is overrated and boring. Great story and sound design. Because it has no weapons, yeah, exactly. Incredible game, S-tier visuals, story, atmosphere, and music. Music? That doesn't sound good to me. That sounds like copyright strikes. How can you not fall in love with a game that lets you play as a cat falling asleep to a robot playing a guitar made out of an oil can? 27,000 comments. Dear me. Hang on. Graphics beautiful, gameplay good, audio very good, experience everybody, grandma can play it. Decent PC, easy difficulty, nothing to grind. Story. The story goes from no story, some low, average, good, lovely to it'll replace your life. And it's ticked. Game time short. Price worth the price. 25 quid, it's worth it. 9 out of 10. Well then, I don't know. I don't know. 23.99. Buy Stray with a soundtrack bundle for £30. Or you can buy the Annapurna Interactive Collection for £304. Yes, I don't think I'll be doing that. It's a story mode with some easy puzzles. Like, how long? What's the player time in it then? Like, how long does it take from start to finish? Why has it got so many ratings? £6 to 8 hours for £24. How does that work? That's insane. Drop-off point, we don't need that. Where's the district centre? That's what I wanted. Let's put that over here. On the corner there like that. And then we can basically put that there. That there. We can link that through to there. Oh, it doesn't like that. District must be separated by a gate. Ooh. Fair enough. It's gone full Gandalf on me. There we go. Gandalf gate. This is going to be district water. So what I'm thinking is we put a load of platforms too far away from builders. Nah, it's fine. It's because they can't get down there. That's fine. That'll be underwater anyway. That still works. Thinking we basically do that and then we can have... Because the water will sit underneath it anyway. Actually, no, this doesn't work. That won't work. It's not what I want. The problem is if we have the pumps on this edge, then they'll only get the benefit of one lot of water. So I guess we're going to have to detonate these tiles to get the best out of them. Yeah. Because if I put the pumps here, then it'll flood them. Duralica, 34 months. No time to watch live these days. Just came to renew my sub. Back to SquirrelPlus. Keep on the great streams. Thank you very much for staying sub, dude. I hope you'll get some free time soon. Thanks for dropping by. Okay, what's our water? 900. And that's nearly gone. And what's that one? 0.59. Free time, what a great concept. We must have a lot of scrap metal by now. We've got 46 iron beams, so that's great. We can make a second explosives factory, which I think we'll do. Let's get that built. 1.9 days left. The food supply was fine. The food lasted all. As long as we can keep that water here, the food is absolutely fine.